habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. From the gun, a run with Mostert. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have a Steelers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Here's Mostert, toss left side. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
4 yards on the pickup.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
The 34-yard line.
Mostert. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 30. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
On the play, and it's 3rd down.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught at the 8. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
J.J. Nelson, 26 yards. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Josh Lambo.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Browns nothing. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Two and now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Peterson. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
A gain of 11.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on third down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers 7, Browns nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Tua. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, first down. Back to Mixon on first down. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. The last run got 6, now second and 4.
18-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a big play there for the Steelers. 65 yards on the ground.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Throwing is Brady on third down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. J.J. Nelson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
His kick
and he knocks it through.
makes the score Steelers 14, Browns 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's got it up and through.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
And the Steeler first down.
Shotgun now for Brady. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Complete to J.J.
Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Steps away to his left. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Tua. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run the toss to Mostert.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
First down, Steelers.
Brady now on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Mostert. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From midfield, here's Brady. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No first down.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it's going to be second down.
Incomplete. Coverage
after the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Tua, a final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
52. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 30 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Graham Gano.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Caught by Nelson left side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
J.J. Nelson.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And now look at him go. Past the 20, 10. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they know they've got a good starter. Now the guy coming in to spell him shows he can run it pretty good as well.
And I think he appreciates the starter, wearing people down, tiring them out a little bit. He took full advantage, didn't he? Came in with fresh legs and carried the ball.
Here's Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Browns' 8-yard line.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Brady toward the pylon, caught. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Chewo Oladolua taking it in. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Steelers 28, Browns 21.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go, and they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Back at the 20-yard line.
He finds his running back, Mixon. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Looking to pass, Tua, escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
11 at the 45-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. To throw is Tua. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Complete.
Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run for it with Peterson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, it's an enormous call here. They'll go for 2. 1 play to keep their postseason alive.
Watch the safety creep. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost him 5 yards. So that'll back him up 5. Gano for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
28 all. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw, Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. To throw is Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Brady's pass intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 40.
The Browns drive about to get started. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range.
56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike.
Back to throw is Tua. A quick slant to Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And the kick is good. He got it. And with that, they are off to the Super Bowl.
31.
So, Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough.